what's up everybody? It's Chronofahx, your time traveling kid tonight, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, how are y'all doing today? I am doing pretty well myself, and I hope you're all having a good day as well. And if not, I hope I can at least make it a little better. So, as far as I know, there's not really much to announce right now, at least in terms of upcoming stuff, but, kind of want to take this time to say, thank you, everyone, so much, because yesterday I officially passed, 50 subscribers on YouTube, so, hooray! I really thought I was gonna be stuck below that for a long time, but you guys have really helped me out. I really thought I wasn't really gonna get anywhere with kind of content creation, but you guys have proven me wrong, and I'm glad to see that. So yeah, thank you for helping me get past that point. Yeah, let's go. Oh, it feels so good. Okay. So, congrats, thank you. Okay. So, I think with that, I think we're about ready. So let's just jump right into the game. So, ready for Gormotti? Oh, heck yeah, I am too. Wait for the game to load. It's surprisingly a lot slower than when I first booted up the game. Maybe it's trying to... Yeah, maybe it was just trying to load up my save file stuff. Sweet, yeah. Alright. Let's get into it. Okay, so... Oh, tutorial man interrupted me before I can really say anything. Right, it's time for your first big hike to Torigoth. Around this point, you'll want to start paying attention to the level of trust between Blade and Driver. Trust is a vital resource, and you need to unlock levels on your Blade's affinity charts. Basically, to build trust, well, there's a ton of different ways to build trust. You can build it through battles, you can build it through finding different landmarks and doing side quests. But the most efficient way to do so is by using pouch items. I'll get into more about ways that you can kind of grind out trust with pouch items, but for now, let's head out to the main part of Gormotti. And oh, this music. I love this, love this music. Hopefully you can hear it. The world of Allrest still contains many zoological enigmas just waiting to be solved. If you try targeting all sorts of enemies, you'll occasionally encounter one whose target icon looks different from that of normal enemies. We call those unique monsters, and they're a little bit special. Unique monsters are much tougher than the regular kind. Even the strongest drivers in Allrest often have trouble with them. So if you ever take down a unique monster, you'll surely earn the respect of people all over Allrest. There's not a mechanic like that, but these are important to look out for. That said, they're not a challenge for the faint-hearted. You'll want to make sure you're prepared if you plan on surviving the powerful attacks they often wield. Oh my... Oh, I thought for a moment the unique monster targeted me, but no, it's just this regular Leo Ferris. Oh, that scared me a little. Oh my gosh. So, unique monsters. They are indeed a lot tougher than the normal ones. In fact, they have generally higher stats and even stuff that's equal level to it. and they do a lot more damage, but in return you'll get higher rewards, and they're sometimes used to fill out affinity charts for different blades. Alright, so open up with Pyra's level 1 special, and then hopefully I can get to a level 2. Come on, come on. Alright, Steam Bomb. And there we go.
That was wonderful, Rex.
Really? I'll try even harder for the next one, just you wait.
Alright, so now got a purple friendship ring. Let me see what that is. A double rarity friendship ring increases the HP restore reviving a teammate. Again, I don't want to build my strategy around dying. And kind of want to explore a little bit around. One of the things I love the most about Xenoblade is that it really does feel very open world, and you're really free to explore around it to your heart's content. It makes it's a pretty satisfying kind of gameplay loop. And I think this one, out of the like main 3 in the trilogy, I think this one does it the best. Because the combat feels the most satisfying, and the worlds feel more satisfying to explore than, say, Xenoblade 3. Where even the combat in that is great, exploration isn't anything that special. Oh! I'll leave that guy alone. And yeah, that leads into another thing I actually really like about Xenoblade in general. Even though we're technically in a starting area, you'll just find random level 70 enemies just flying around like that. It makes the world feel a lot more believable and more lived in. That it isn't just, oh, this area is just full of low-level stuff. It's creatures of all different levels. I think X does the best job, with 2 being a close second. I guess that's fair. I mean, from what I gather, again, I still haven't played X, surprisingly enough. I really should just get definitive and just play that at some point. But from what I gather, X seems to be the best in terms of like combat, or at the very least, best in terms of like gameplay and exploration. But it's also the weakest in terms of story. At least that's what I gather from the fanbase. Look what I found. Something that will one-shot the whole team. Yeah. I want to see if I can find anything else, because I think there's one other thing that I want to... Well, I also want to like look around and see if I can find any... I want to see if there's any like treasure chests around here that I can get. Ooh, my bad. I forgot to say it was first, but some people beat me to the stream. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, is there a side quest around here? I know there's one. Oh no, I do not feel like fighting that thing. Nope, no, 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 nope, 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 nope. I'm here now. That's all that matters. Let's go. Oh, no. I got distracted.
We'll have to be extra careful from now on.
Proceed with caution next time.
Well, goodbye, cruel world.
Leave it to me.
Oh well. And actually, I think that's the first time I actually died, other than, of course, Jin stabbing me through the heart earlier. You can actually fall in this game. Yeah, but thankfully, the penalty for death in this game is pretty light. You don't lose anything. You don't lose any items. You don't lose money. You just respawn at your last checkpoint that you found. It's pretty forgiving in that regard, which, considering how hard this game can get at times, that's actually pretty handy. That's the first for any RPG. Actually, are there any other RPGs that are like this? Because I know that the whole Xenoblade series is pretty forgiving when it comes to dying, but yeah, I don't know if there are any other RPGs like it. in that regard.
Flora heals an aching soul.
And okay, if memory serves, I think over here is something yes! A unique monster I can actually handle. Moonlighting Elwyn.
Just do what we always do.
Alright, let's get into it.
No effect.
And yep, all unique monsters have a unique battle theme compared to the normal one.
Double spinning edge.
Alright. Jaguar slash to get an HP potion.
Let's just get our feelings.
And I'll save my healing halo in case either Nia or Rex get too low on health. Can I break it? Oh, yeah, I did. Too bad I don't have any way to topple it. Would have been helpful now.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch this.
Whatever. At least I can go into fusion combos,
Why not?
because that is another really handy thing. If you do at least one thing of the driver combo, so that's break, topple, launch, or smash, and combine it with a blade combo, which is basically just using anything that involves a blade special, you'll get bonus effects from battle. And yep, it's something the tutorials completely ignore, even though it's one of the most handy things in the entire game.
Double spinning edge.
And how you're going to be grinding through these enemies real quick. I'll be looking, just gonna be multitasking.
I've got it well in hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
For sure.
Fire, be my sword.
Steam explosion! Awesome.
I'm stronger than this, yo. Match.
Victory pose! Okay, that was fun. Alright, memory locket. Alright, so I got a new skill for Dromark. And yeah, every time that it pops up, go into the affinity chart, otherwise it will not count.
My power ever grows.
And with that, I guess I can go into Dromark as a blade now. His first battle skill is Celestial Gift, reduces blade combo damage received from enemies by 30%. This is not very useful, because blade combo only come from enemy drivers, and those very rarely pop up, so not overly useful. River's Blessing restores 3% of HP when using a driver art. This can be helpful for Nia, but it's not overly useful because most of Dromark's arts do healing anyway. If it was a party-wide heal, that would be something, but otherwise, yeah, it's not an especially useful one either. And Howl of Calm adds 25% chance of restoring 4% of HP when after taking a hit. This is essentially damage heal, and again, pretty useless. In fact, Dromark, sorry, I love you as a character, I really do. I just don't think you're a particularly good blade. All you ever do is heal, and your damage output is pretty low. Again, I love you as a character. I really, really do. You're a great character. I love you. I just don't like using you in battle. I'm sorry. Oh, I have not upgraded your courtship. Huh. I should do that. That might help you out a little bit with your low damage. Okay. I was hoping I could encounter like a side quest because I think there is one somewhere around here. Oh, yep, there is one just straight ahead. I see it on the map.
Great to be caught us off guard.
Oh, yeah. If you're lower level than an opponent, they'll usually spot you and will just initiate the fight for you. All right, Jaguars slash.
Let me do it. Watch this.
So have Pyra do a level 1 special, break it, and go unleash a fusion combo. Alright. Get a couple of HP potions. And thankfully, HP potions do heal the entire party. It isn't just whoever picks it up, which is pretty handy. Alright, so Jaguar slash. Did a little too early.
Sure.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah. Oh,
I don't fancy being next on the list.
nope. That thing is 10 levels higher than me. Nope. Side quest, save me. Save me with the side quest cutscene. Thank you. Man. Somebody help. Snoozeful trying to eat me. Are you okay? We'll help you out. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Meh, friends wanting to help? Yep. Thank you, friends. Then please defeat Snoozewolf and protect my cargo. Cargo contains important stuffs. Me counting on friends' help. Leave it to me. Knocked about not pawn. Or knocked about no pawn. Set that as my active and do this.
You're picking a fight with us?
3 level 5 Volves. This shouldn't be too big an issue. Right. Let me kind of auto attack a little bit so I can build up my arts and okay. Jaguar slash.
Am I bad? I'm bad.
My bad. I'm bad. If there's another thing I really love about Xenoblade combat, I just love hearing all the background quotes. There's a good reason why most of the memes around Xenoblade are about the battle quotes. And a few other things, but those don't come until much later. And again, no spoilers about what those are, please.
Challenge next time.
We're all amazing.
All right, let's talk to Tunini. Everything should be fine now. Meh. Me was afraid for life for a moment. Thank you for your help, friends. Me really glad nothing bad happened to cargo. I'd like to hear the details. Rex, what about you? Yeah, same here. Can you fill us in? Meh, friends curious about cargo? It full of Puff Foundation and tree sap conditioner and so on. He was in the middle of carrying special Gormotti-made cosmetics to Torigoth. Oh, right. If friends not be passing by, all goods get eaten by monsters. As things here, me give you some samples on the sly. Actually, Tunini just not have anything else to give friends right now. Thanks. No, thank you for help. Again, gotta love those Napon. Get Puff Foundation and Tree Sap Conditioner. Both of them are pouch items. And oh, already getting those. Nice.
I grow ever stronger.
So now that we built up enough trust, we can now unlock new levels of these skills and make them a little bit stronger, like going from 30% to 35 and so on and so forth. So for Dromark, I need to run around and defeat 6 Vols in Gormotti. Perform driver combos, so I need to do a break and topple. Performing blade combo, that should be easy enough. Use Dromark's favorite pouch items in the meat category and block attacks. And then I need to go and do some more salvaging. And oh!
That's what you get if you keep at it.
Call on me anytime.
We already unlocked the thing for Fire Mastery. We visited so many different places. Oh, okay, it's based off of locations visited. Deal critical hits, so that's just gonna happen naturally over time. Perform driver combos, help an incapacitated ally, do that 10 times. Perform blade combos, use your level 2 special 7 times, and defeat various enemies in Gormotti. Okay, sounds simple enough. And I want to check something real quick. Do I have enough for... No, I don't want to do that one in particular. Okay, so I'll save up for the Feral Awakening. Rex, how about you, buddy? How close are you? Nothing that I'm really interested in leveling up at this point. What about WP? Can I level up anything? No. But I'm close to being able to level up. Oh, I guess Rex learned a new art. Rolling Smash. This is an AoE attack, and it reduces aggro towards the user. It's pretty nice. Oh, right, it's X to swap in. So I'll replace Sword Bash with that for now. What about Nia? You can level up Gemini Loop, but that's not a good art for Nia, unfortunately. And how are my patch items doing? Still got plenty of time on them. Trust of rank D.
Don't fancy being next on the list.
Every blade starts off on rank E for your trust, and for every key affinity lineup that you unlock, you just boost up different ranks.
Oh no! No! Oh my gosh!
I'll bash you up proper next time, I swear.
Be wary not to push yourself too far.
Every Xenoblade player has to encounter this at some point in time. That was Territorial Roth level 81. He did the thing.
Great to be caught us off guard.
Oh my gosh.
Why is this happening to us?
Oh no. He got me again. Oh no. Oh.
I'll bash you up proper next time.
I am never getting the
Be
Torigoth
wary
at this
not to
rate.
push yourself too hard.
Oh. If you're wondering why I'm laughing so hard. Oof, yeah. If you're wondering why I'm laughing so hard.
This is an area where
With the exception of Xenoblade 3. Unless you're playing the DLC. Every Xenoblade game has a unique monster in the starting area called Territorial Rothbard that's like level 80 or level 90.
I'm all...
And there's a tradition with every Xenoblade player for the first playthrough where they run into it and just die instantaneously.
Proper next time, I swear.
Be wary not to push
It keeps on killing me. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should change it to daytime. Maybe that might impact things. Because the time of day actually does have an impact on how many enemies you encounter. Memories of Bionis Lake in Xenoblade 1. Yes. All right, let's change it to 7 in the morning. All right, that didn't change anything with Rothbard over there.
You're picking a fight to the
So many enemies. I just want to run. I just want to make it to Torigoth, please.
Oh!
Oh, fish sticks.
Yeah,
Oh.
kind of stuck, yeah.
Rex just looking over at his friend just down.
It's fine, we'll get him yet.
Oh my gosh. I need to figure out an alternative path because I just kind of going the same pathway over and over again and, well, you know, definition of insanity. Okay. First, I'm gonna get this collection point. If my tiger would let me, thank you. Get some rocks. Dilemma rock. 4 stone. And can I please? No, let me get it before it disappears. Please, 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 please. Thank you, Dicey Stone. All right. While I'm on the way, I might as well see if I can defeat any enemies that might get me more affinity chart nodes filled out. Let's see, Bunnets. I'll probably have to go back to an earlier spot to do at least the Ferris ones for... Was it Pyra or was it Dromart that wanted it? I think it was Pyra that wanted it. Bunnets. And... little clutching point at the wood. Sate's Lumber Co. And okay, new mechanic. Hang on a moment, guys. Is this just me, or is the cloud sea level higher than it was before? I think you're right. Guess it must be what they call high tide. The cloud sea level changes because of the Gormotti Titan walking through it, right? At times, the clouds reach scarcely up to the Titan's ankles, while at other times, like now, the clouds are around its belly. With the clouds at this height, I guess we won't be able to get back to the place where we made camp. Indeed, that area will be submerged beneath the clouds. But the Titan's always moving, so I'm sure the clouds will be lower again sooner or later. Quite right. I'd heard about stuff like this, but it's kind of amazing seeing it firsthand. You don't get phenomena like this in Argentum or in Etheria, that's for sure. All rest really is a big place. Alright, that's enough gulping. Let's get going. Torigoth is close now, I can smell it. The Titans of All Rest are surrounded by the Cloud Sea, and as Rex and his friends were just discussing, the Cloud Sea has tides that come and go. The shifting tides will close off places that you could once visit, as well as opening up places that you couldn't reach, so plan your adventure accordingly. You can check out the status of the Cloud Sea tides by looking at the environmental information indicator. Take a look at the newly added icon in the top right corner. If the Cloud Sea level is shown above the median line, it means clouds are at high tide. Conversely, if it's below the median line, it's to low tide. I think Gormotti is the only Titan to really have this particular mechanic, but it's still one to keep in mind because a couple of side quests are impacted by this. And as they stated, if I try to go to the lower level, I can't anymore. Like, I can't warp back to where we initially crash landed until we can figure out a way to change the tides. So, let's make our way up to Torigoth.
Hey, look what I found!
So, this is Torigoth.
It hasn't changed a bit. Yeah? It's nothing. Okay then. I'll show you to an inn. Then I'm out of here.
Welcome to Torigoth.
What the bloody hell is this? Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
A remarkable likeness, to say the least.
Oi, did you see something?
No. I fear they may have conflated our countenances, my lady. How very awful.
You know what that has the same energy as? You just can't get my nose right.
Fi, who has the courage to heed the Empire's call? Your strong heart today will build a strong, more ordained tomorrow. Of course, you get more than a salary. Pension and benefits are included. Distinguish yourself, and you could even join the nobility. For the glory of the Ardanian Empire and His Majesty, Emperor Niall! Come now! Who wants to be the hero of tomorrow?
What's the deal over there?
Driver recruitment.
Driver recruitment?
Recently, they've been
Better
recruiting
benefits than
drivers
my
from all
job.
over.
The pool of potentials is ever shrinking. They must have run out of candidates in the military.
What do you mean by potentials? I'm not sure I follow.
Just see for yourself.
Don't do it, bro. It's too dangerous. What will we do if something happens to you?
Oh, look after us. Please.
I know it's dangerous, but if I can become a driver.
Out of the way, pipsqueak. Go. All right. Come on, Blade Boyo. Show me what you got.
Yeah, he's done for.
Indeed.
Oh-ho! All bark and no bite! What a shame!
Oh, what just happened? All that blood.
Couldn't handle the core crystal's power.
That's what happens when someone unqualified touches a core crystal. Truly lamentable.
Wait, you need a qualification to be a driver?
Perhaps aptitude would be a better word.
Aptitude?
No! Is there nobody else here ready to test their strength for the glory of the Empire? Oh, how about you? What say you? Step forward, sir, with bold hearts!
Don't worry. Your big bro's gonna be a driver. And then we'll be set for life.
Don't do it!
Don't forget me. I'm still upset that they removed that in a later update. I'm still upset over that.
I did it!
I don't believe it!
The core crystal turned into a weapon?
That is how blades are born, Rex.
What? But when I touched Pyra's...
She's a special case. Pyra's the Aegis, remember? So the usual rules don't apply. All that business with sharing her life force, it's not exactly normal.
Wait, what does the Aegis even mean? Jin and Malos, they called her that too.
Dunno. All I know is that it's some kind of legendary blade. Why don't you just ask her yourself? Let's go. No point sticking around for the enrollment ceremony and all that boring stuff.
You have arrived in Torigoth, Gormot's largest settlement and its only real settlement. So now it's a good time to talk about developing towns. Towns in Allrest are rated according to their level of development. This is called their development level, or dev level for short. A town's development levels can be raised by earning dev points. Basically, if you go shopping, if you do side quests, you can build up different dev points, and you can get different things. You can build up shops and get more stuff from them, or you can unlock more side quests later on. So I want to head back and let's talk to Seagull. Hey, what do you think? There's just a casual wanted person right behind you. The Ardanian army is always eager for new recruits. How about it, kids? Ever thought about becoming a driver? What do you think I'm riding on? Legendary blade with a 100% catch rate. What? You're already drivers. Even better, we can get you enrolled immediately. Our drivers aren't expected to be bound to any one blade. All you need is a quartz crystal and you can have a whole bevy of blades. See what useful information I've divulged? It would be rude to turn down my offer now, surely. Alright, I don't think I can get past this crowd, right? Yeah, I can't get past this crowd, so I can't talk to those two people with the stars next to them. Talk to Griff. I can't even talk to the butcher. Oh, come on. What is with every stream and having at least one moment where the characters just kind of float in midair like that? Let's talk to Tene.
And there's different vegetables I can get that can increase my HP recovery that I gain from healing arts. And let's talk to Mati. Nature and greenery. I'm not even gonna bother with the accents. I feel like I would butcher the heck out of them. Nature and greenery are the heart of Gormott. If you're after a souvenir, make sure it's real Gormotti wood. Now this I have to hear. Grand, isn't it? If there's one thing Torigoth has over the rest of Gormott, it's the quality of the trees. So of course you'll find better wooden craftwork here than anywhere else in the land. All of it handmade too. Just take some of these beauties in your hand. I can guarantee you'll be smitten. And we get nothing. So I want to look around these shops real quick. So first, talk to the blacksmith, because he'll sell us core chips that we can use. All right, so these would be a definite improvement for Dromark. Same for Pyra. I'll go ahead and get both of them. So I'll apply one to Pyra. And yeah, that is another nice thing about these shops. You can directly affect your characters from the shops themselves. You don't always have to go into a menu for it. Though, in this case, I do have to do it for Dromark. And let's give him a wing chip. Give him 34 auto attack. All right. Let's see. Accessories. So we can get a bunch of different things. Mostly stat increases, as well as an axe attachment and a lance attachment, which we don't have access to either Mega Lances or Great Axes at this point. So, kind of pointless. Oh, have you been shopping yet? If you make it to a new town, be sure to check out what the local merchants have to offer. There's a good chance they'll have a few new products that were previously unavailable to you. You might be able to use skip travel to head back to Argentum and see how the goods here compare to the ones there. I'll actually talk about that in just a second, because I actually do want to head back to Argentum to show that off. Alright, so there's this Margia's Odds and Ends, where you can buy Gormott head. That's actually a salvaging item. See, there's an Ox Core shop there. Can't do anything with that. There's a salvaging shop, another thing like the Central Exchange in Argentum, an art shop, which I actually do want to buy a few paintings from this. Affinity gain. I want to get Girl on the Hill, specifically. And then a music shop. We can get Toriganda's wood grain alphorns and cedar wood koto. And music raises your specials recharge. Very similar to how desserts always do arts recharge. So if you're not getting desserts, get music. These are the other really good pouch items to be on the lookout for. I'm gonna get 2 Torigandas for this. And I want to head back to the Argentum Trade Guild to show off a few things. First, I'm gonna go back to Lemore Inn. There we go.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, Nia. It does take a little bit to load when you're changing complete to different areas, but yeah. So, previously I bought a grilled anchortail, but what happens if I buy one of everything in the shop? I can buy the shop and make the shop actually worth something now. Buying deeds just gains you permanent effects, ranging from raising idea points to even raising your movement speed and out of battle party gauge drain. Basically, really good effects that you want to be on the lookout for. So I'll buy that. And you'll know if you buy a deed if there's a little like medal with a star next to the name of the shop owner. Unfortunately, I can't get that for every shop here in Argentum, including my beloved sweets shop, but Fishy Fishy is the first of many shops that you can do that for right now. Alright, so do I want to do... I probably should get at least one instrument from this shop particularly. Oh, I don't have any more. I don't have any more money, basically. I'll get a roly-poly and keep on rolling maracas. And actually, speaking of money, let me get the first thing from the expansion pass. War chest contribution from Bana. I mean, hey, if he isn't going to give me the remaining 100,000 that he promised me for completing the job, I might as well take this. Actually, let's go and talk to Bana, see what his reaction is to the fact that we're still alive. Can I just... There we go. Hey, Bana. Bana. Oh, busy Bana. Bana's plans gone a little awry. Back to Bana's drawing board. Doesn't even acknowledge the fact that Rex is still alive, or that Nia, who is now considered a terrorist, is just walking around in his office. Oh my gosh. Alright. Back to Torigoth.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
Actually, while I was in Argentum, I probably could have gone salvaging and gotten Dromark one of his skills. Oh well, I'll do that another time. It's fine. Plus, there are a few salvaging points around Gormotti anyway, so that's fine. Let's head down to Ober Street.
This whole thing with core crystals, touching them to create blades. It's pretty amazing when you think about it.
We blades start out formless, anchored to the world only by our core crystal. Only the touch of a potential can imbue us with form and being, and it is by those forms we come to be known.
So you see, my boy, in some ways it is only the fated touch of a driver that allows the blades to exist at all.
Wow. Why does it happen that way, though?
Now, that is something no one knows. It's just how it's always been.
Blades come in all shapes and sizes. Some human-shaped, some not.
Some people say the shape
Still here.
depends on the kind of person
great.
the driver is.
The resonance between blade and driver is a mysterious thing.
Tyra.
Just trying to keep
She
up with the
was
story.
fine when I met her. Was she brought to life by someone once? Just like a normal blade? What is the Aegis? Really?
Halt! Nobody move.
Oh dear. Looks like Imperial troops.
I suppose.
Hey, what's going on?
That fugitive in your company is an enemy of the state, a member of Torna.
Nia? A member of Torna?
It's her, all right. Gormotti driver, white beast form blade. She looks exactly like the wanted poster.
What wanted poster?
See for yourself.
Wow, it really does.
Oi, watch it.
I mean, no way. This doesn't look anything like. Wait, we've got no time for this. Who cares if it looks just like her?
Now, as for you, you look like a driver too. Registration number?
539?
Knock it off, you fool. All new drivers must register with Indol. No number means you must be an illegal, unregistered
You just
driver.
can't get my nose right.
No.
Exactly.
You're coming with me. We'll see what the consul has to say about this.
Rex, Dromark and I are going to make a move. Get ready to run.
We're not leaving without you.
This is our problem, not yours.
I'm pretty sure he wants to arrest all of us. So this is my problem too.
Sheesh, you're a stubborn one, and you.
Gramps says the same thing.
Okay, we go on 3. We'll go left, you go right.
Okay.
Just give the word. Okay, let's do this.
You're going to resist? Seriously?
1, 2.
All right, then. We've got them outnumbered. Move in and take them down.
3.
And now we fight the most legendary enemy in Xenoblade Chronicles 2!
Just do
Captain Padraig! And I already kind of talked about canceling ours earlier.
You're done?
You're done! Okay, don't forget. Okay, let's talk about the Ardanian soldiers. In 1.0 of Xenoblade 2, these guys constantly made noise, and the entire fandom memed the heck out of all the voice lines. Like, especially, don't forget me. Like, so much so that it's even spread into other avenues outside of Xenoblade. Like, it's in Smash Ultimate, one of Pyra's, no, not Pyra, Mithra's taunts is her going, don't forget me, or think you can take me, which is another Ardanian line that's said over and over. But, sad to say, after the 1.0 update, after they updated the game, they cut down a lot of the Ardanians' lines, meaning they no longer have the meme qualities.
So strong! Such strength from a measly 2 fighters. Their drivers are right.
Rex, no!
You got it. Whoa. A wall made of fire.
Such a commotion. Just when I thought I could enjoy a little peace and quiet.
Oh, Lady Bridget.
Bridget? Is she a blade? Where's her driver?
My driver is otherwise engaged at present. I am here alone.
No driver?
Lady Bridget is the jewel of Morrissey, the strongest blade in the Empire. Even alone, she's more than a match. Lady Bridget, these miscreants are terrorists working for Thorn. Please lend me your power to bring them to justice.
That emerald core crystal. Could it really be true? Well, Captain Padre, you are not to kill them. Take these ones in alive.
Roger. Men, bring me you know water.
Bridget is a pretty tough opponent. She has pretty high agility, meaning your attacks are going to miss quite a bit, and she also has pretty strong attacks overall. But thankfully, with Dromark on our side, this is actually one of the few times where I think the elemental weakness actually does kind of come into play. Because Dromark's attacks will do a little bit more damage. Alright, so maybe you've got the gist for yourself, but let me go into a little bit more detail on blade combos. Yeah, I've already kind of explained everything. Alright, so I want to wait until Rex gets his level 2 special so that I can build up Pyra's affinity chart a little bit more. And then afterwards, hopefully I can... Okay, now I have a fusion combo going, and... Steam Bomb, go! There we go. So now that you do increased damage, and damage over time, meaning I don't have to worry about missing my attacks as much. Alright, so... Steam Bomb Break. And...
Healing Halo. At some point, I should really let my opponents, my allies fall so I can do the whole recovering incapacitated ally thing, but it feels wrong to lose this fight. Awesome. All right, bridges down, which means all there's left is pod drag. Okay, let's do a level 2 special. Didn't know Katsuguchi, her Japanese name, which I think sounds much better than the English name. Didn't realize she appears that early.
What? She repelled our attack.
She's so strong.
And this is without a driver.
Stop yammering. Just get it. Jump up. Jump.
This is an ether name. Let's see you use your precious arts when you can't draw ether from the atmosphere.
Even blades have weaknesses. This is one such weakness. Without the flow of ether, blades are quite useless.
Nia, drum up.
Get out of here, Rex. Save yourself.
I'm not gonna do that. I can't just leave you here.
You've got your own mission. Just move it.
Yeah, but
No bets. Go.
Rex, we must withdraw for now. It's our only chance.
but
You won't escape.
Rex!
damn it!
Water.
No! Burning sword! Hyra!
Yes.
Don't let them escape! Get after them!
That's right, Rex. Run and never look back.
To pull that off despite all this water. So, the legends of the Aegis were real.
Hey, hey!
This way! Friends! Come this way! Tora, help you escape! Who are you?
Quick! No time for explain.
Thanks. You saved us. But I gotta ask, why?
No reason.
No reason.
Sorry, that not true. Truth is, Tora not like those big bully soldiers. Was thinking to test out shiny new boom biter on big bullies. That's when Tora see friends running from them. Boom biter missed and hit water pipe, but results not so bad, hey?
Oh. So you shot the pipe.
That right.
And you're Tora. I'm Rex. And this is Pyra.
It's so lovely to meet you.
Good to meeting. Actually, Tora have other reason for save you.
Which is?
Don't worry, explain everything when get to House of Tora. This way.
Nia is no longer a part of the party. Rex is now solo. Oh, Flaming Edge.
There is still much to learn.
I think that was... Oh, that was the one that deals critical hits. I hit that during the battle. Okay. Perform a driver combo. It's enough just to be present. So using those breaks actually did help out a bit. Need to do 5 more level 2 specials. 2 more blade combos that
shouldn't be a problem. Fire element blades can combo into themselves pretty easily. And I still need to defeat some Ferris. Anyways, let's head down.
The boy and his blade, who seemed to be working with them, got away. But we apprehended the girl from the wanted poster along with her blade. The town is once again safe for...
Say, Podrick, do you remember what my orders were?
Sir?
I told you to capture the blade with the emerald core crystal, did I not? Do you recall me ever telling you to capture some little girl with barely a bounty on her head?
But, sir, she's a member of Tarna.
I'll say it slowly for you, just so we're clear. Get the blade with the emerald.
Console Doodle, sir.
What?
I'm not exactly sure what color emerald is supposed to be.
Oh, give me strength! It's green, you idiot! Emerald is green! Like this! Green! Get it?
I'd say that's more blue than green.
Green! I get it now. So, emeralds are green. Huh.
You dunderhead! How many blades do you see with green core crystals? It's patently obvious. How do you
And actually, that is a good point.
worthless cat monster?
I think Pyra is the only blade with the green core crystal. The rest of them all have blue ones.
Silence!
Console!
What is it? Haven't you heard of knocking?
My apologies, sir. It's just that Lady Morag has...
What?
Special Inquisitor Morag has just arrived from the Motherland.
Already?
Her ship has just docked.
Well, this cannot be happening!
I feel bad for Podrick. I do too.
You live down here?
This just back door. Front entrance over there.
Makes sense. Whoa! Is that the cloud sea down there? We're so high up.
Nice view, eh? Tora likes to just sit and watch cloud sea sometimes.
You have a wonderful home.
Anyway, Rex.
Rex?
Rex. Tora, explain other reason I help you. You see, Tora always wanted to make driver friends.
Ah, interested in drivers, are you?
But of course. Tora think it's amazing how Driver and Blade join spirits together to make big power. Tora really want to be sidekick of Rex.
You know my name is just Rex, right? One Rex, not two.
What is point?
Well, nothing, I guess. It just sounds a bit different from what I'm used to.
Double name just show Tora's respect. Respect for great
GG's.
driver. Rex should be proud.
I'm not sure I've earned all that yet. Oh, all right. You can call me Rex if
It's my favorite game. Yeah, I absolutely adore this game too. Have a good stream, thank you.
Tora will be friend of Rex? Hooray!
funny little guy. Hey, Tora, do you know much about this town?
Huh?
You wouldn't happen to know where the army takes prisoners, would you?
Rex, you're not planning to...
We have to save Nier and Dromark.
I thought you'd say that.
Oh, you talk about Driver and Blade who were with Rex before Tora's daring rescue.
Yeah.
Meh. Tora would have to ask around town for info like that. Before we do anything, time for food! All of today's running around make Tora hungry. Need food to help Rex.
I'm a little peckish too.
Can't we eat later? I want to find Nier and Dromark as soon as possible.
Stomach of Rex tell different story.
I can't help it, can I?
If it's all right with everyone, I could cook something.
Pyra, I didn't know you could cook.
Well, as long as fire is involved, I can do almost anything. Fry, steam, grill, you name it.
Whoa!
If you want ice cream, though, you might have to find someone else.
Or sushi.
Well, you can't have
Sushi's another thing. Tora, do you have any ingredients I could work with? Just what is in pantry there. Not much really. Tora, sorry. Doesn't seem wise to go out and buy more supplies, so we'll just have to make do with what we have. Let's see what we got then. Glitter spud, pumpkins. Oh, and here's an oil oyster and a single meaty carrot. And hot oranges too. These aren't bad ingredients at all. All foods that can be eaten with no cooking. That's how Tora usually eat. That's a bit depressing. We aren't much better ourselves, you know. I guess you're right. So, what do you think, Pyra? Can you make anything with this? Yes, I think this should be enough. I'll just use the kitchen, okay? Unlocked a new landmark, which is Tora's house. Kind of want to look around a little bit. Need to make food before heading out. There's a giant curtain, and there's nothing in there. Can I climb ladder, please? Thank you. Up here is, I think, Tora's bedroom. Like, this is where he sleeps. And a nice little painting of the Gormott's fields and waterfalls. So, one of Pyra's field skills is
thought of a great menu idea.
cooking.
Look forward to that later.
And this can be used to craft different different pouch items. But I'm just gonna say this right here and now: Pyra cooking suck. Okay, that's harsh, but it's very rarely useful. Most of the stuff that she cooks don't have particularly useful effects. They require very specific items in order to craft them. And most of the time, you're just better off doing store-bought stuff like the Narcissus Pear jelly. So, sorry, Pyra, your cooking is not overly useful. Sorry.
Oh man, this is delicious.
Oh, yummy. So super very tasty.
Simply exquisite. I haven't eaten this well in 120 years.
I'm glad you liked it. It seems like I did okay. I was worried I'd have gotten a little rusty over the years.
It didn't taste rusty at all. I mean...
But Tora is curious. Pyra is fire-using blade, yes? When Tora broke that water pipe, Pyra could still make fire.
Come to think of it, you're right. That Bridget, the Imperial Blade, she used fire abilities just like Pyra, but the water seemed to douse much of her strength.
So, what are you saying?
This world full of elemental energy called ether, yes? Ether comes in forms like fire, water, and wind. While battling, drivers and blades both draw power from ether. But fire not good with water. Other blade woman got splooshy with water, so fire powers all damp.
But Pyra and I were able to use our powers with no problem.
Indeed. They were unaffected.
Why?
Well, my powers don't come from fire.
Meh? If power's not fire, why look like flames?
That may be a little complicated to explain.
Go on then. Tora like complicated things a lot.
Well, it...
Knock it off, Tora. Can't you see you're making her uncomfortable?
Eh.
Everyone has things they'd rather not talk about. Right?
I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll be able to tell you about it soon enough.
Don't worry about it. Right now, we need to think about how to rescue Nia.
First, we go around town and find all information we can.
Yes, I dare say that we're all wanted criminals by this point. Pyra sticks out like a sore thumb.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, friends. Tora has an idea.
Special Inquisitor Morag! To what do we owe this extreme pleasure? Had we but heard of your Grace's visit, we could have prepared a suitable...
I don't stand on ceremony, Consul. I'd rather you just did your job.
Your Grace? Someone of your standing deserves to be treated as such. You are His Majesty's representative. Please permit us to lay on a meal befitting your Grace. Until then, we would be honored if...
You made impressive time. I wasn't expecting you until tomorrow.
Oh, Lady Bridget!
If we have found the Aegis, then there is no time to waste. But I fear the passage has taken its toll on our engines.
The Aegis? How do you...
Is there a problem, Dougal?
Not at all, Your Grace.
Good. Now, you've captured a driver from Torna. I am going to speak with her.
What? Why do you want...
Dougal. I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you to her right away.
So, you are the Torna ruffian. I must say you look a little different from your poster.
A little different. Whoever drew that should be the one in jail.
Yes, I would be angry too.
You can drop the friendly act.
You won't name your friends?
My friends? I'm not so sure I'd call those trigger-happy Torna goons friends.
I see. I think we have our wires crossed here. I am not talking about Torna.
Huh? You're not?
No, I was referring to your more recent traveling companions. The driver boy and his blade.
Rex and Pyra.
Well, that was easy.
Damn it!
This looks like it could actually work.
Good idea, Tora.
Right, let's look for friends of Rex.
The race to find Nia. Set that as active because I'm gonna hold off on doing some side quests for a little while. Also, can I just say, why couldn't we get a more permanent trigger for putting on this cat costume for Pyra? Because seriously, it's only for this tiny section of the game that we can have this. The only other time we can have this costume is if we have the DLC and do special things with the challenge mode. That's it. Why couldn't there have been a cosmetic thing to allow her to put on this costume a lot? She fell for the hook, line, and sinker. Yeah.
What have we here?
Okay, so now that we have all of that passed through, so cute, yeah. Now that we got passed through all of that, I think all of Torigoth has now been open to us. We can now explore a lot more of it around here. Talk to Loeb. Have you heard anything about a girl called Nia who was captured by the Ardanians recently? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Some Ardanian dude was saying they were going to execute the prisoner within the next few days. Those Torna guys are pretty bad, right? I heard they've killed loads of drivers and to steal their core crystals. Pretty amazing if the Empire have really captured one of them. The Empire's so cool. I wonder what they'll do at this execution thing anyway. Never seen one before. I gotta go see for myself. You guys should come along too. Too bad you can't legit trust the characters of this game. Yeah. Again, if you have the DLC, there is a thing where you can change things cosmetically, but it takes up an accessory slot, which generally you want to actually have things that are useful in battle otherwise.
And I've started glowing. I'm a bit self-conscious.
Oh, I started glowing. I'm a bit self-conscious. Okay, talking about affinity building. Jacques. That's actually the name of that one Gormotti that's awakened that blade in their earlier cutscene. Like, these are the siblings of that particular Gormotti. Pretty neat, actually. Okay, I want to head up and... Yeah, if you listen to the background, this song should sound a little familiar. Yep. If you actually watch from the very beginning of my streams, like during my welcome screen, I actually use a lo-fi remix of this particular song as kind of the music for my welcome screen. That also happens to include the Ardanian soldier going, "Don't forget me," in the background. And yeah, that is another thing I really like about the soundtrack for Xenoblade 2 is that there's day and night themes for almost every area in the game. And I especially love these night themes. It's so peaceful and soothing. It's just so nice. This is where it comes from. Yeah. The music that I use for my welcome screen is a lo-fi remix of Torigoth Night. It was done by, well, I found it on Gamechops, which is a YouTube channel that does remixes of different different video game music. And they actually allow you streamers like me to actually play them in the background, as long as I put a link back or say that where I got it from. Talking about unique monsters. It's pretty nice. But yeah, they're pretty great. I love all of their work. Plume Farm. Whatever you do not kill this thing. Okay? This looks like it's going to be the easiest bit of EXP, but trust me, do not kill it. Do not kill it, otherwise you will screw yourself out of something really nice later. Okay? Resist that urge. We had an Ardun calf born recently. Take a look, isn't he adorable? The only thing is, usually when these beauties get birth, it's to a bunch of calves at once. But for some reason, this one was an only child. So I feel like I've got to take extra good care of him. You're drivers, right? Sounds interesting. Yeah. It really is. And trust me, you want this, especially if you want a good thing for later. Wonder what it's gonna do later. So I can give hot oranges. Okay, they're only worth 2 out of things. So I only have 4 out of 20. And don't worry, it saves your progress over time. So yeah, whenever you get items, just come back and just give him and give it to him.
Come out, come out.
And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, yes, this actually gives you stuff that you can give to the Arden baby.
Up.
It will get more and more, it'll get harder and harder to get items for it later because there's multiple stages to this, but yeah. All right. I'll probably grind this off screen a little bit, at least until I get really close to a level up. In fact, I guess we'll talk about that real quick. Obviously, if I did every bit of affinity grinding on camera, like on stream, this series is gonna take forever. And I already know this series is gonna take forever because I want 100% it, and it's going to take at least probably a year minimum if I do this once a week. So, because of that, in between streams, I might just go and off-screen grind stuff. Like, if I don't defeat all the fairies during this stream, I'll just do it off-stream, and then I'll open up the next one showing that I've done that. The only exceptions are Blade Quest, Heart to Hearts, and a unique monster, since those I feel are important to show where they are and how to fight them. All right. So with that, let's continue searching around and get some information about where Nia is. Okay, so I want to turn around, and up ahead should be, yes, another person with information. Have you heard anything about a girl called Nia who was captured by the Ardanians recently? Sorry, I'm only real interested in plants. Okay, so nothing. Okay. And there's a salvage point over here. Too bad we don't have Dromark with us, then I could have grinded out his ancient wisdom. Because the blade actually has to be in the party in order to actually count towards stuff. The only exception being stuff like finding locations. Or anything like that. Like, it'll usually tell you when something counts if they're not in the party or not. Let's talk to Suya. Heard anything about a girl named Nia? Forget about that. Did you know this? Apparently, whenever a new blade is born, it has to be registered with the Praetorium of Indol. Wow, that's really interesting. And I totally know all about that. Yeah, so I bet that guy who just got scouted to be a driver will have to go there sooner or later. When I grow up, I want to become a driver and visit Indol too. Hope your guts don't explode when you use it. Okay, so I want to continue looking around. And I just kind of want to talk about a nice little detail. Oh,
all in one piece.
Oh, I discovered a new landmark. Kiara here is actually playing a Torigoth. And yeah, every time I read her name, I think of Lion King 2. All right. Okay. So what I was going to talk about earlier. So, Tora constantly calls Rex. Podrick, hold that thought. Yeah, that's gonna leave a bruise. Worst part about being head of security is having to report to my boss. He's such a jerk. In fact, you better not distract me or I'll get an earful again. You got to keep a lookout for the blade with the green core crystal. I wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, Rex. So, Tora calls Rex because it's a title of an endearment. That just shows how much respect he has for Rex. And then suddenly you think about in Xenoblade 1 and how Ricky calls Dunban Dun. That is such a nice little detail, and I'm so glad it kind of recontextualizes one of my favorite aspects about Ricky's character. is how he has little nicknames for a good chunk of the characters in that. Talk to Addis. What do you sell? Ruska dumplings, Ruska's noodle goulash, deluxe ham toasty, beet paste paratha, and cream orange paratha. Out of all of these, I think the cream orange paratha is the best one because it recharges arts, or even though it's to a lesser effect than the Narcipear jelly, but still. There's a wall painting. Something written here in small letters. Can't read that yet, but definitely keep your eye out for these. These are important for a side quest later. So where is the next NPC that I need to talk to? Okay, here we go. Mui. Oh yeah, I heard something interesting. Apparently the tournament member that the Ardanian Empire captured was some Gormotti girl called Nia. Name seemed familiar somehow. Didn't the old Lord of Ekul a decade or so ago have... Actually, let's not talk about it. It's not a happy thing to think about. The name of a Tornin. Alright, so I want to continue wandering, and there's a cafe there that sells drinks. Did Rex know? They recruiting over there for new drivers. Yeah, I saw that earlier when we first arrived in the city. Rex should try too. Chance of success, basically 100%. I'm wanted by the Ardanian Empire right now, remember? It seems like a bad idea to make myself conspicuous. Rex make good point. Tora was just too curious to see what kind of blade Rex awaken. At any rate, I don't need to awaken a blade, do I? I've already got Pyra. Come now, Rex. Don't tell me you thought drivers could only bond with a single blade. What? Is that right? Not right. Not at all. Many drivers have more than one. With Nia gone, we're a bit short on numbers right now. We might not hold up all that well in a fight. Perhaps it would actually be a good idea to get yourself a new blade. A new blade opens up new possibilities in battle after all. It would stop you from putting so much strain on Pyra as well. Seems like a good thing all around if you ask me. Well, if Pyra doesn't mind, I guess it couldn't hurt to try. I don't have any objections. The more the merrier. Then it's settled. Question is, where are we gonna get ourselves a core crystal? Now that's one question I can answer. I just happen to have one stored away for such an occasion. Where were you keeping that? Tora and I are on the same wavelength. The key to awakening a new blade is to foster a powerful resonance with the driver's spirit. Focus your whole mind on the core crystal as you touch it, and try to hold a clear picture in your mind of the blade you wish to awaken. I'm not sure I really understand, but I'll give it a try. I hope you awaken a wonderful blade. Unnamed core crystal. And now we get into probably the most divisive thing about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It is a gacha game. As in, you gamble to get yourself new blades and potentially get yourself rare blades. This first one isn't going to give me anything rare. In fact, I can tell you exactly what I'm going to get. I am going to get a common blade that is a wind element with knuckle claws. See? Do you have anything useful? Specials, blade arts, debuff cancel, battle skills, Grand Arbor's roots, boost blowdown resistance by 30%. Rex's ability to resonate with core crystals have been unlocked. And also, in case you were wondering how I knew that was going to be that kind of blade, it's just because of data mining. People have already figured that out. A lot of the other elements of it, like the gender, the body type, and the name are random, but the fact that it's a wind common blade with knuckle claws is always going to be guaranteed. Up until now, Rex has only had to rely on Pyra alone for supporting battle, but now you'll be able to engage a variety of other blades and expand your support options. Take advantage of different blades in battle, press the directional button corresponding to each blade's face icon and perform a blade switch. In no time at all, the blade who was previously supporting you will retreat and the new blade will take their place on the battlefield. Of course, switching blades will change both your weapon and your available arts. Different weapons have different benefits and drawbacks in battle, so use blade switches tactfully after considering the current situation. Engaging blades menu now open. That looks like a good one. Meh. Fur always stand on the end whenever Tora see driver resonate with crystals. So cool. Hey, don't look at me like that. You're making me feel weird. Well, looks like we've got a new recruit anyway. Let's go and find out what happened to Nia. Rex, not so fast. Huh? What's up? Aren't you gonna kit your new blade out? You can tune up the weapon with a core chip from that smithy there. If Rex never used core chip before then, now very good time to start. You can really tell the difference between a driver who uses core chips and one who doesn't. Starting to understand. Now for the main topic. That over there is an aux core shop. I don't suppose you've had a lot of call to go in there before you became a driver. You're right about that. I used to wonder what all that strange gear was for, though. Perhaps we should head over and give it a try then. Aux cores are just the thing for supplementing a blade's power. They're all different types. Some boost defense, some make strong against insects, others at nighttime meh. The number of aux cores you can equip varies from blade to blade, mind. Interesting stuff. Now this is the important part, so listen up. Usually when you get an aux core, it's in an empty state. You won't boost your blade with it empty. Okay, so how do you fix it then? Huh, I see. So this gizmo here makes aux cores usable. And actually, this item is actually a reference to Xenoblade 1. It is based off the ether furnace, which was used to craft gems, which basically did do the same thing that the aux cores do. You catch on fast. That's right, this machine takes the collectibles and raw aux cores and refines them into something useful. Here's one you can have a go with. I've been saving it up for this very occasion. Got a critical up 2. Rex, best not think about where he stashed it. Oh, yeah. Yes, Tora's right about that. It's not much good without collectibles. Man, he really had a lot stashed away. You're good to go, Rex. Refine it. Got it. So this is the main reason why you want to be going around doing different different collection points. Not only are they useful for your side quest, they're also used for refining aux cores. And you can use a variety of ones to do so. So I think I'll use these few puzzle woods and deer woods. Refine to get a critical up 2. And as you progress and get more powerful aux cores, you'll need very, very specific ones, very specific items and materials to use them. Since you're standing in front of an aux core shop, let's revisit the top of aux cores for a moment. At shops like these, you can get your aux cores refined. You need collectible items, blah blah blah. I already kind of went over that. The higher the value of the aux core, the more difficult it's likely to be to find all the necessary items. Yeah, I already talked about that. So I want to go ahead and equip that critical up to Pyra, since that is very useful. You can boost her critical rate to 21. And Pyra can use 2 aux cores. It's not necessary to really know about every single one, but I will point out the most important ones and the most useful ones for every blade. Let's go into SP. Do I have enough to do the... I kind of want to save up for this one in particular. This one would be really good to have. And now that we have a common blade here, I can equip her onto here. Sakia. Hey. And yeah, and now we can actually have her in the party. Check her affinity chart and see that, oh, she is useless. Oh my gosh, only 1 battle skill and most of her skills are locked to level 1. Oh, you are a terrible common blade. Oh, that hurts me a little bit because a good chunk of the time, these common blades are actually, like the very first one you get, are usually pretty good, but man, this one sucks. Well, at least it'll be easy to fill out your affinity chart, at least. And okay, first, expansion pass, because I want to go more in depth about the gacha system. First, I can get some common core crystals from the DLC, as well as rare core crystals, legendary core crystals, and an overdrive and a couple overdrive protocols. Overdrive protocols just allow you to switch a blade onto a different driver. So if I had Nia back in the party, I could switch that common blade I got to her instead. However, there are exceptions, like you cannot transfer story blades over to other people. So I can't just give Pyra to Nia, for example. And okay, so for the blades menu, we can do manage blades, so we can look at the different blades I already have. Bond blade, which is how we do the gacha system, and blade album, which shows you all the rare blades that you've gotten over the course of the game. I would advise not looking through this because it will contain story spoilers for later down the line. So only open this up when you've reached the end game and you just want to double check which rare blades you're missing. With that, let's get into the Bond blade. So, people have had a lot of complaints with this game being a gacha game, and I'm going to be completely honest, I do get a couple of the criticisms, particularly when it comes to 100%ing this game, because this can heavily impact whether or not you whether or not you 100% this game, because a lot of the rare blades are part of completion. Do you have any luck items? I do not. And actually, that is a good point. And I'll get into that in just a second. And yeah, this can vary how long it takes to 100% the game. Like, the very first time I 100%ed Xenoblade 2, it took me 220 hours. While on my second playthrough, it only took me 120. So this can have a major impact on how long it takes to 100% the game. So that I can agree with the complaints for. But for the rest of this, I actually kind of like this gacha system. Because A, it's very easy to grind out these core crystals that you need to get all of your blades. B, common blades can be very useful. Like, yeah, that first one I got was pretty useless, but some are actually used in speedrunning and challenge mode. Like, seriously, look at your common blades. See if they have skills like Orb Master or Ultimate Combo. Those are very good and it can carry you through a good chunk of the game. And they're exclusive to common blades. Those are skills exclusive to commons. And C, you do not need to use this for the main story. Seriously, you can go through the entire game with just Pyra and just be totally fine. You can go through the entire game with just story blades and you'll be totally fine. This is really only used if you want to have more stuff going on in the background, or if you want to have, if you're going for 100%. And plus this gacha system is rigged in your favor. Not only are there pity blades that you can obtain, but you can also influence the whatever blade you can get. Like, you can use more powerful core crystals, like, so I could use this legendary, for example. There are items that can boost things, and as kind of stated by Epsilon here, increasing your luck stat actually gives you a better chance of obtaining a rare blade. So I actually kind of like this. It gives the game a lot more personality and makes it stand out from the other Xenoblades, and it also adds a lot of replay value because it is random chance of what rare blades you'll get. So it's fun to kind of experiment and see what you can work with blades that you get at different times. So let's say yes and view Awakening, just so I can add a little bit of surprise if I get a rare. Plus there are cutscenes for Awakening blades, and I want to show off the ones for the rare blades. Okay, that looked like a common blade. Yep, that was a common. Go ahead and skip that, and Ikazuchi, an ice ether cannon. Okay. Do you at least have better battle skills? Not much better, but at least you have more than one. Oh, I didn't want to equip. All right, so let's do a rare next. I want to go until I get at least my first pity blade, which is done after I think one legendary and a few rares. So the game, if you have the DLC, will pretty much guarantee you get your first rare blade pretty early on. So, all right. Oh, okay. First rare blade.
Here's Korra. Cute, fierce, fighting fit.
Korra, an electric knuckle claws. Okay, what were her battle skills? Stop thinking, 60% chance to stop enemy moving for 3 seconds after landing a special, and walking joy restores HP every second while moving. There is one other skill, I guess I just haven't unlocked it yet. So let's put Korra into the party.
Long time coming. Always cute and fierce though.
And let me take a look at what we got for Korra. Let's see. What was the one that is missing? Extends time HP potions remain on the ground by 60 seconds. And affects the entire party. Okay, girls talk. Electric mastery and lock picking. So if we could lower the clouds a little bit, we could actually go back and open up that treasure chest that required a field skill right now. So pretty lucky that this is my first rare blade to have that. So Korra is meant to be more of a healer. In fact, Knuckle Claws in general are more for healing. I don't have any other Ox scores to put on. So yeah, I'd say Korra is probably on the lower end, like on the lower tiers in terms of combat, but still, I'll take what I can get. You know what? Let me try another rare blade, see what I can get. Oh, if I could offer any other piece of advice when it comes to the gacha system, do not put too many blades onto Rex. Good blade to have without Nia, yeah. Don't put too many blades onto Rex. Not only does he get a lot of story blades later down the line, but well, if I said anymore, it would be going into story spoilers, so I'm not gonna say anything else. Just take my word for it. Do not put too many blades onto Rex. But I think I'm gonna put one more onto Rex. Try it one more time. See if I can get anything else. Oh! Oh! Oh, I know that one! Yes!
My name is Percival. None can stand against me.
Percival! Oh, I love this one. Percival is a dark chroma katana and an agility tank, no less, too. He is so good at and man, this is a good blade for Rex specifically. I am so glad that he landed on Rex. Screw Korra, I'm putting Percy on here. Oh my god. Man, I lucked out. Okay. Let's take a look at old Percy here. Eater of Men increases damage dealt for each enemy incapacitated by 90%. So he's great for crowds, for multi-enemy fights.
Soul Sucker restores 45% HP each time an enemy is defeated, making Percival an actually pretty good healer. Even though he's classified as a tank, he's actually a pretty good healer overall. And Brandish, 1% chance of felling a humanoid on attack. It doesn't affect bosses or uniques, but man, when this thing works, it is so satisfying. Also, the condition finish an enemy, that means Rex himself has to deal the final blow. So my advice, fight solo, defeat lower leveled enemies, and get that. So, for example, I would go back to Argentum Trade Guild with Rex and just one-shot a lot of the level 1 and level 2 Crabbles that are surrounding the Argentum Trade Guild. Dark Mastery, leaping the power to jump really high. And Assassination, a skill exclusive to Percival. Most blades in this game will, well, rare blades will have exclusive skills to them. Assassination is Percival's. Okay. And I'm going to put Percy in the lead. Blade engage max 1 to 2, so I can only have 2 blades equipped at a time. And oh, hey, big guy. Yeah, you can automatically just switch to a different blade by pressing ZL outside of battle. And let's see if I can upgrade anything with Percy here. Wing chip. The one sad thing is that that nameless katana and how it seems exclusive for Percival. No matter what, it will change to something that looks like it can be used by a common blade. That is one downside to doing wing chip, to doing Oxcore chips and all that kind of stuff, is that with the exception of like Pyra, who will always have her sword looking like that, all of the rare blades will have their weapons change appearance over time. And that is a bit of a shame because I really like Percival's main design for his sword. Okay, so let me jump down to Dward and see if I can get any more information about Nia. Nope, nothing. And a main driver, level 8. Let's fight. And plus, I can give an opportunity to see how Percival fights. First of all, Rex's arts with the Chroma Katana means he actually has his own break art at last. Just so nice. And yes, this will carry over to every Chroma Katana that Rex gets, because all the rare blades will use common weapon types, which I'll explain more and more as we get them. I don't want to info dump too much with the weapons unless I get them. So, but I might as well talk about Chroma Katana since I'm using one right now. Chroma Katanas are an agility-based weapon. They're built to give you more and more agility, meaning you'll dodge attacks more and more and to draw the aggro onto yourself. I should probably switch over to Pyra so that I can get an HP potion. Okay, go! Oh, dang it. Okay, I was not prepared for that fight. But yeah, Chroma Katanas are all about dodging attacks and are all about dodging attacks. As for the Knuckle Claws that we got with that first rare blade that for Korra, as well as that one common blade that I got earlier, those are kind of a mixture of healing and attack. Like, it's a perfectly balanced weapon, and there's not really any bad users of it, versus a lot of the other weapon types where there's good and bad users of it. Maybe asking an Ardanian soldier is a bad idea. You think, Rex? All right.
So there is one more person. Yes, only one more person that I need to talk to. Tarrey. Of course, I have to buy information from him. Thanks much for custom. Inside Titan battleship, Gormotti girl being held prisoner. Unfortunately, Tarrey not yet received intelligence specifying prisoner name. But rumors say big ship arrived for sole purpose of holding one measly girl. People of Gormotti getting along quite well with the Empire nowadays. That seemed to be opinion of most Torigoth residents. That about extent of information Tarrey no. Enough to satisfy friends? Thanks. Yeah, play the Back to the Future music. And here we go. So now we just need to head back to Tora's house.
We're here.
Let us proceed.
Nia and Dromark, executed. It doesn't bear thinking about.
But getting aboard that warship will be no mean feat. We're going to need an ironclad plan.
Army port is under heavy guard.
I guess we'll just have to mount a full-on attack.
No, Rex, we can't put everyone in danger.
Right. Sorry.
There. This is one of the Grand Arbor's routes, right? If this map is correct, it goes all the way from the quay to the hull of the warship. And here, it looks like some kind of cargo entrance. Could we sneak on that way?
Oh, right. No one will spot us if we sneak in from below.
Security light around this entrance. At night, not even workers here.
Looks like this is our only option.
Then it's a plan.
Tora have something to show you.
What's this then?
Nobody ever see this before. Secret of Tora. An artificial blade.
An artificial blade?
I can't believe it.
Tora have always wanted to be driver of blade. But Tora has no potential to awaken core crystal.
How could you know that? Surely you just have to try and... Oh. You did, didn't you?
Yes, 1 year ago. Tora applied to drive a recruitment man.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, Tora, you mean you...
It was bad. Tora had nosebleed for 3 days.
Just a nosebleed.
What you mean, just? People die from loss of blood, you know?
Yeah, but from a nosebleed.
Anyway, moving on.
For a near-death experience, you're awfully casual about this.
Anyway, back to Tora's blade. When complete, even no potential Tora can be a driver.
This is simply incredible. You built this blade from scratch, Tora?
It was started by Grampypon and Dadapon. But Grampypon die, and Tora still not know where Dadapon go to.
Oh.
So Tora will finish blade myself and become a driver like always wanted. Then Dadapon hear about Tora's success and come back home, yes?
Oh, Tora.
By the by, Tora, this blade, as far as I can see, it looks complete. What is there left to do?
All Tora have left to do is buy missing parts. But Tora have no money at all.
Oh, really?
Really?
Nothing? At all?
Not even 1 gold?
So you're asking for a loan?
Not loan. closer to generous donation.
Just like a Nopon. Always shrewd when it comes to gold.
But if Tora completes Artificial Blade, combat capabilities will be big help on mission.
Well, yeah. If it works, she may have a point. So, how much exactly do you need?
Oh, no more than 60,000 gold.
60,000? Do you want a kidney as well?
Calm down, Rex. I think we owe Tora our help. If it's just money he needs, I may be able to assist.
Assist? How exactly?
Nothing illegal. I hope.
Don't even joke, Gramps.
This is a natural crystal. It should fetch around 60,000.
No way. We can't let you sell that.
But...
No, it wouldn't be right. That's it. I'm paying for the parts myself.
Very admirable.
Rex is too generous.
This blade of yours had better be seriously useful, though, Tora.
Leave that to Tora.
Well then, let's go, I guess.
Yippee!
will they really be okay?
I suppose they'll have to be.
Nothing illegal, I hope. Love you, Gramps. So, what do you actually need to finish this artificial blade? 1 perfect range sensor and 3 bion connectors. I don't think I've ever heard of either of those. Perfect range sensor supplements function of eyes in artificial blade. Quite pricey item, but very important. And the bion connectors? That have many uses, but mostly to prevent hat fall off. Yes, that is very important. So, where can we buy these items? At Margia's Odds and Ends. It's just off to the left after entering Torigoth City. I'm sure we must have walked past that area before. Alright, let's go.
What have we here?
Get a couple of wood, and actually this is a good time as any to point out that if you're grinding for items in a collection space, like there's a specific one that you're trying to get, skip traveling to the same area over and over again will respawn the collection point every time. Make it a very nice way to grind out items if you need them. So let's head off to the Torigoth Arch.
We're here.
Let us proceed.
Cause yeah, even though I would love to go and do some more side quests, I actually want to wait until we actually get that artificial blade that Tora is building. Well, hello there. Tora here to buy perfect range sensor and bion connectors. Ah, you're the young Nopon who was gazing longingly at those the other day. Meme, you notice? Well, considering you were staring for 3 straight hours, I am dreadfully sorry, but we're all out of perfect range sensors right now. We've got plenty of bion connectors still, though. 4,000 G apiece. 12,000 for 3 of them, huh? That really is pretty pricey. Rex promised to pay whole amount. No backsies. I mean, sure, I'm not about to go back on my word, but... Are you one of those salvagers? Yep, may not look it, but I'm actually a professional. Then maybe you could get a bion connector that way. Apparently they fish up the things up quite regularly around this season. Now that's not a bad idea. Let's go give it a try. Good luck, Rex. I'll cheer you on too. So we have a bit of a branching story path. Because we could just outright buy the bion connectors, but we could also salvage them. So it's really just up to you whether you want to do it for cheap or if you just want speed. Real problem is the perfect range sensor. Could we not salvage that as well? Don't think I've heard of any likely spots for those lately. They're almost impossible to find except when the Titans and the Cloud Sea align in exactly the right way. And even if we did find a spot where they might show up, we need a lot of luck to actually bag one. We don't exactly have much time to waste. So perhaps salvaging isn't the answer. Hey, can I ask you something? From the looks of it, this young lady here is a blade and you're her driver, am I right? Huh? Is that what it looks like? Wait one moment, please. Rex and Tora also blade, actually. Does that make me the driver? Surely the driver would have to be me. Can we try to be a little believable here? We need to sort out our stories. Hey now, no need to get your knickers in a twist. I'm just a regular botanist. A botanist? Tora would never have guessed. I get that a lot. Thing is, I'm heading to Lashem Island for a spot of field work, but I ran into a bit of monster trouble. I tried asking the Imperial Army to help me out, but it looks like they're pretty busy right now. So I figure if you lot are decent at fighting, maybe you could take care of the issue for me? If you help me out, I might just be able to spare a perfect range sensor I've got lying around in storage. Well, that sounds perfect. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Lashem Island isn't hard to find. You can see it to the left as you exit the city through the main entrance. Just take care of the Jupen Crabble you find there. And be careful, they can be vicious. So we can choose either quest to do first, either getting the eyes or the connectors. For me, I am going to go and do the salvaging first, the connectors first. And also, I saw earlier on Percival's chart that there was a little thing about drinks. So I want to do that real quick. And this leads into one of the best ways to grind for affinity in this game. Pouch items.
Having this makes me real happy.
A balm for the soul.
Giving blades pouch items actually raises their affinity by a set amount. And if it's a light item or their favorite item, they will build up affinity a lot faster. And it's even sped up a little bit more if it's also part of the driver's favorite. So having Rex and Percival's favorite items be drinks actually speeds up a lot more with Percival's affinity grinding.
Having this.
But I'm going to go ahead and just grind this out really quick, because one of Percival's notes on this affinity chart has us grinding out 5 drinks, I believe. Yes.
I am a mighty hunter.
Okay. So I don't want to have the drink be my pouch item of choice. So I'm going to go into the expansion pass because there should be... Oh, generosity. No. Well, looks like I'm taking a stop at the Architect of Trade Guild for a second, because I want to have a good pouch item for what's coming. Plus, I got more than enough money. I can get a butt ton of
Let us proceed.
I can get a butt ton of sweets, the Narcispear jellies. All right, probably not all 10. 5 seems to be a good amount for now. And while we're down here, I might as well go and do the finish the enemy 5 times thing that I talked about earlier. Okay, not this side of Argentum. Probably be either east or north sides.
We're here.
Let us proceed.
So just hop over. And oh yeah, I probably want to put on the Narcispear jelly now. There we go. Dang, if I had Korra in the party, I probably could have gotten a liked type, since I think one of Korra's favorite pouch item types is desserts. Oh well.
Okay, time to take you down.
Have no fear, child.
Also, if you're worried about finding specific stuff for like favorite pouch items and all that, not only are there tons of lists that list out everything, but pay attention to some of the flavor texts, because they'll often tell you what their favorite thing is.
It's a new day, everyone.
We depart.
Heck, I know that Percival's favorite drinks category likes drinks because of his like affinity chart and because of flavor text. So be on the lookout for those. They can actually give you hints about different mechanics. So I want to go north so I can find. Why am I slowing down? There we go. Okay.
This will be a walk in the park.
So, //
Your helmet makes for quite a snug berth, my boy.
It's not my fault if you fall out during battle, yeah?
It's not my fault if you fall out during the battle. All right, so there's no more of these guys. So skip travel to get them to respawn.
Here.
Let us proceed.
So east and north. And then afterwards, it's just one more round of it. I feel. Here we go. Then again, I could probably go salvaging and just potentially pull up 2 of these things. All right. Actually, yeah, I'll try that. I'll go salvaging and then... Actually, if I'm going to salvage, I might as well just go back to Gormotti and try and salvage for the connectors. Sorry I'm a little flip-floppy. I just trying to keep things straight and also kind of streamline everything.
Let's rest a spell.
Let us proceed.
Because again, this is a long game. I want to try and streamline it as much as possible. So, State's Chief Residence. Normal cylinder, let's go.
Time for some treasure hunting.
Okay, so... Oh! I press A. AAB.
Onwards.
Ab.
Oh, I love the smell of salvage.
All right, what do I got? Some nice material and an enemy. Good. Okay, level 4. That's not too bad.
Lost the upper hand.
All right.
Ha! Yeah!
Stutter step to build up my arts.
Feral blade.
Pharaoh Blade. And Breakdown says I have the aggro on me, so that'll do increased damage. And let's unleash level 1 special. Go.
My thoughts exactly.
Also, in case you were wondering what Percival is breathing out, it's alcohol. Like, his whole fire thing is based off the idea that alcohol is flammable. At least, that's what I feel. I don't know, it could be just because it's a carryover from when Percival was originally going to be a fire element blade, because there's a lot of blade designs in this game, and they kind of overdid it with the fire blade, so they just kind of converted a couple of them to other elements. And I think Percival was one of them. So, okay.
Treasure acquired.
So I got at least what? Oh, got all the bion connectors that I needed. Good. And I'm gonna be fighting some more enemies here in the near future with the artificial blade, so I might as well do that. I don't have to salvage again. So what is the fastest way to get... Yeah, I think the entrance of Torigoth is the way to go.
Let us proceed.
So I want to be going over there to that part of the Cloud Sea. So hop. And I think this is at a point where I can swim in the Cloud Sea.
Please let me be right. Please, 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 please. Yes! Thank you. And let's head up to the hill where I think... Yes.
An arrival of sorts.
Oh, there's a level 40 blocking the way. Or... No. No, this is... Oh, oh my... I'm surrounded by level 40s. Oh my gosh. That must be the monster Sedwin was talking about. Doesn't look like a pushover, that's for sure. Tora wish she could help too, but probably not much good for anything other than decoy or lure. No need for any of that. We can handle this one just fine, right, Pyra? Absolutely. No need to rely on my power, though. You should make full use of all your blades. Indeed. We may only have one driver, but twice the blades mean twice the power potential. Good point. I'll remember that. All right, let's do this.
No.
What do you mean this thing is doesn't look like a pushover? No, the other Crabbles that are surrounding this place that are like level 40 are the real pushover. Are the real ones that aren't a pushover. All right. Again. All right, so want to do a break and then gravity. Let's do a fusion combo. Gravity break. All right. Come on. Focus. Bond complete. So now we have a golden thread. Good. Okay. Black Abyss, go! Nice. Get a friendship ring and some money. Good. And is that it? Oh, Pyra got another affinity thing. Yes, there we go. That's what I was waiting for.
A good feeling.
And how close are you trust-wise? 13 more points, so essentially 1 or 2 more side quests and you'll have it.
My usefulness has increased.
And I upgraded the blade combo one. Good, okay. Up an incapacitated ally, blade combo. Okay. Percy, I love you, but I think I want to work on Pyra next. So I'll just leave you out for a bit. All right, let's head back to Torigoth and tell our buddy the news about the Crabble.
So, shall we?
And the fact that there's a lot more deadly enemies surrounding it. Hey, Sedwin. Oh, hey, you're back. Took out the Jupan Crabble, did you? Knew I made the right call with you guys. Here's the perfect range sensor, as promised. I've had it lying around since my grandpa's generation, so it's a bit dusty, but it should work just fine. Thanks for all your help. Everything should be fine now. We now have all the parts.
When did it get so late?
So now let's head back down to Tora's house and let's build our artificial blade.
We're here.
So, shall we?
Okay, all finished.
It's really complete.
Very complete. Just need to apply energy charge to activate.
Tora, our friend's execution draws near. There's no time to lose. Make haste.
I know. Okay, artificial blade. It's wakey
That
time.
won't do, Tora.
What Tora do wrong?
You can't keep calling her artificial blade.
Still watching
As her creator,
the video. Enjoyed the story so far. It's very engaging. Yeah.
give her a proper name.
Podcast.
Oh, well... Actually, friends, Tora did think of name for her.
Yeah, again, I love these
Very
characters
good
so
name.
Nice. Then I guess there's no problem.
Well, Why don't you introduce us, Tora?
Right away.
Despite the not so good voice acting. Okay, yeah, I'll talk about that in a sec.
Very own blade. Oh, Poppy.
It's hard not to like these characters, yeah. I want to pause here and say, this game is not always like this, okay? The game is not always gonna be like this.
Poppy?
How may I be of service, Master?
I swear the game is not always like this.
Oh, forget you see that. Tora must change the settings.
The settings?
This time should be okay. Second time go best. Power on!
Greetings, Master Pawn.
I did it! Tora's masterpiece. World's first artificial blade. Poppy!
Whoa!
Incredible.
That is really quite something.
Tora did good, huh? You're impressed? Tora is a very big success?
Absolutely. You're amazing, Tora. Though I was pretty surprised before, when she was all, you know.
Forget about it. That's not Tora's fault. That was, Grampypon. Grampypon Susu made settings. Yes, definitely Grampypon's fault.
Are you sure, Tora?
Yes, Grampypon. Yes.
Pyra's and I'm not mad, just disappointed face gets me every time.
No time to lose.
Anyway, my name Poppy. Poppy try hard to make Master Pawn proud.
Oh, yeah. That shrew thinks she owns the place. Just because she curries favor with the Emperor. If only I'd got the Aegis myself, I could have returned home in triumph. Or sold her to Bana for a tiny sum. But it's not over. I refuse to let this place be the end of me. I will not be left to rot in this flea-bitten backwater. Captain Patrick!
Yes, sir.
Double the number of guardsmen. Round up whoever you can find. We're going to find that Aegis before Morag gets her paws on her.
Sir, as you wish, sir.
Watch and learn, Morag Lader.
Monolith software Japanese is showing. Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. Before we leaving, Tora want to explain something to Rex, and Poppy. Explain what, Master Pawn? About this advanced gaming device. I did wonder what this thing was for. So it's for playing games. Yes, game is called Tiger. Fun little reference considering Tora's name is literally Tiger, and he even has little, like, tiger markings on his fur. I like it. It's cute. It's hidden gem that Grampypon make for Tora when Tora was little pawn. Looks like it's seen better days. Tora turned on power just now, so should be possible to play. Rex, give game a try.
it does sound kind of fun, but I wouldn't want to get hooked on a game while Nia needs rescuing. Wait. Playing this game can earn prizes, special parts for Power Up Poppy. Parts for Poppy? Grandpapa make this game in hopes that it reveal true purpose when Poppy finally completes. So, if friends think Poppy is a bit weak, or just want a more amazing power, play game and get new upgrade. I guess that makes sense. I'll give it a go then. That is wise decision. So Tora explained basics. After all, Rex is a little wet behind ears. Use directional buttons to move. Press A to attack. So that is basics. Tora let Rex figure out rest by Rex itself. Learning is best by doing, meh. Tiger, go! Yep, you get a little mini game for this. And if you're playing this on handheld mode, or if you're doing something that requires you to play this game in handheld mode, this is what I would recommend the most doing. So we have choice between two different settings, which was not the case when the game first came out. Normal and easy. I'll show off easy first. Even though normal and easy are basically the same, just one change. So we're playing as a little Nappa and we're actually going down and salvaging. Collecting these ether crystals and little treasures. These little gear icons allows us to keep items because if we get hit, we lose items. So we're gonna drift down. These turtles can only be hit from above. I'm already not gonna get a perfect bonus, I can already tell. Oh, lost the little gear icon. So I'm definitely not getting the perfect bonus. Oh, get a little air back. That air meter is basically your health bar. So we're gonna drift down. And basically, yeah, it's just a little diving minigame. And again, if you're playing on handheld, this is what I recommend doing the most because because this is probably the most stable thing in handheld. All right, that little red one will chase us and it takes more damage. It takes more hits to take it out. Grab the big one and make our way back up to the surface where we cannot attack. Okay, so grab these ether crystals. Oh, no. Oh. I was a little too close for comfort. Okay, grab those two and... all right, am I missing any others? No! Okay, don't lose the big treasure. Just don't lose the big treasure. Don't lose the big treasure. Those are usually the ones that have really good stuff. And there we go. That little dot indicates that you're playing this on easy. You'll still get the same prizes if you... even if you played on easy, whether you play it on normal or not. The only difference is that normal, you basically take damage if you run into a wall. Get it. Aggro Boost 3, Aggro Boost 1, Insect Hunter, Emergency Guard 1, and Opening Art. And Life Drain. Skills of Rex quite impressive. Rex not pro salvager for nothing. You think so? I think your experiences salvaging really came in useful. Not that I don't appreciate the compliments, but we should hurry and rescue Nia. So, how are we going to get onto the Titan battleship where Nia's being held? As luck would have it, the cloud sea looks to be ebbing just now. We had best aim for the route Pirate mentioned. The route was stretching just past Garagorm's Arch. From here, it's easiest to go up to top of stairs, cross bridge, then pass under gate. Then you're at Garagorm's Arch. Will the Ardanian guards not spot us? Area around Ardanian base heavily guarded, but up to Garagorm's Arch should be no problem. Alright, let's head there for now. Poppy will do best to help. Tora has now joined our party, along with Poppy Alpha. Behold, Poppy, the world's first artificial blade. Poppy can't equip Ox cores, but she has something just as good for customizing her abilities. Poppy Swap! To make use of Poppy Swap, you'll need to get hold of certain items via Tiger. Play Tiger Tiger as much as you can to make Poppy into her best self. Okay. So, let's get into Tora and Poppy Alpha. Tora is definitely interesting. He has the highest natural HP out of any of the characters that you'll encounter throughout the entire game, and he's meant to be more the tank of the crew. But what makes him especially interesting is that, well, first, you cannot bond any blades to Tora. Rex is still the only one that I can put any blades on at all. But that's fine because Poppy Alpha is the most customizable thing in the game. If we go into Poppy Swap, I can change her role so I can make her not a tank and instead swap her out and make her, say, a healer or an attacker, anything like that. You can change her elements. You start off with the Earth Elemental Core, but we can make her essentially any elements in the entire game. You can change her blade arts at any given time. You can add a little bit of you can add a skill RAM, so we can add any additional effects onto her, should we choose. Specialist enhancing RAM, I'll get into that in a second. And skill upgrades are basically your aux cores. Not enough ether crystals. You get those by playing Tiger Tiger. As for the special enhancer things, that's where this comes in. Effects are determined by specifications in Poppy Swap. So you can choose whatever additional effects that you want to give to her specials, should you choose. As for her skills, Naponic Iron boosts physical and ether defense by 5% and increases up to 10. Guard Shift increases block rate by 10% and so on and so forth. Poppy Alpha has, I think, the second natural highest block rate in the game. And Emergency Mode boosts block rate by 20% when HP is 30% or lower, making Tora a lot more durable. Tank, yeah. And yeah, for Poppy Alpha specifically, even though you can make her into anything that you want, my best recommendation is actually kind of stick with this tank mod. Poppy Alpha works best as an HP sponging tank due to her arts as well as the fact that her skills really do seem more geared towards that kind of playstyle. And let's see. Again, you can add any core chips that you want to her. And there was another thing that I wanted to talk about with her. Oh yeah, create and crystallize parts. This is basically your way of purchasing different things if you don't want to be bothered with Tiger Tiger, though you're more likely to get rare stuff if you play Tiger Tiger. So, and then you can also press Y and you can crystallize different parts that you have had. So if so if there's parts that you don't really want to use, for example, like I don't want Insect Hunter, that's too niche of a thing. I can sell that and get more ether crystals, essentially like selling stuff. Aggro boost would actually be good to put on Poppy. Hang on. Oh, I don't have enough energy to do it. Can I upgrade? Requires 100? Yeah. So let's do that. So now I can put more stuff onto her that's worth more. There's entire videos going into how she functions and how to better build her, but that is kind of the general gist about Poppy. She's customize her however you want, but for the best build, go with the tank and just upgrade from there. Okay, so wait, what about Tora? Oh yeah, her Poppy Alpha's arts. Tora's the only one that can use the drill shield, which is what Poppy Alpha uses. So I only need to go over one set of weapon arts for that specific weapon class. Steady Drill increases damage dealt to launched enemies. We don't currently have a launch art, but it's still a nice art overall. Big Boost is a topple art, and it increases damage dealt by 100% when HP is 30% or less. Spinning Cutter increases aggro drawn to Tora. This is pretty much going to be one of his best arts, along with Big Boost. And Rigid Shield makes him incapable of moving, but it adds to his defense and also helps him to restore HP over time. This can be situationally good, but for the most part, I don't use this art in particular. I'll level up Big Boost because I want to have more topple arts available to me. As for pouch items, first one I'm going to do is the roly-poly maracas because
Research is progressing.
Poppy's favorite. Poppy feels excited.
yeah, roly-poly maracas are actually favorite items for Tora and Poppy Alpha, meaning not only are the effects multiplied extensively because having favorite items actually increases the potency of an item, of a pouch item, but also that means we get a lot more affinity build between Tora and Poppy Alpha. But okay, I only have 12 built up, but still, it's pretty nice. What about accessories? What do you got? A Nopon Mask increases aggro every second. That is, I think that's a translation error. I think it does something else. Or at least it doesn't function how it says it does. Memory Locket prevents affinity loss when a teammate falls in battle. That could be useful, but not for now. Abundant Choker, that increases luck by 21. I actually want to give that to Rex. So swap out the Abyss Vest, and I'll give that to Tora. Give him a lot more HP, make him a lot more durable. Okay, Abyss Vest. Now I have 1,000 HP there on the little guy. SP, what do you have that I can... Okay, so there...
Good work, Poppy.
Okay, that one will work fine, and... Still can't afford that? Really? Well, that sucks. What about the weapons that I'm currently wielding? Okay, I can level up stuff now. I'll upgrade Rolling Smash. And I actually want to switch this to the top. You know what? I'll keep the arrangement like that. Okay. So. Okay. So another thing with the expansion pass is that you can get free ether crystals for Poppy, as well as Tora's favorite thing, which is the Juicy Samba, which I think you can buy either in Torigoth or in the Argentum Trade Guild. Poppy Alpha's favorite thing, the Fizz Juice, which I think is bought here in Gormotti. Charming Driver Gear. I think I want to save that for a bit later. DLC quests. Might as well pick these up because I think this is the start of when those will start popping up. Okay. Okay, super useful pouch item sample. The cream orange paratha, I might as well take that. And okay. So I think now's the time to start grinding out some side quests, because now that we have Poppy in the party, I want to start building her up a little bit more. All right, first side quest is just down below and I think across? No, I need to be on a higher floor to cross. Because I think this first quest is one that I actually really want to do. Broad residential zone. Where is that side quest? I know it's somewhere around here. See, there's a textile shop as well as a cosmopolitan. so they sell perfume. Wold. What do you have to say? Running a shop here, you get to hear all sorts of interesting gossip. Okay. Talking about hidden areas or secret areas.
Very nice.
They're worth a lot more experience, and it's worthwhile to look for them if you can. Again, I love how this game really rewards exploration and experimenting. Okay, so I want to walk around, and where is that side quest? I know it's somewhere around here. See, there's a little treasure trove. Oh, there it is. There's the side quest. But first,
Nice. Poppy power.
super strength and knock on wisdom. Break open and get a bunch of boosters. Those are used to get more rare blades in the gacha pulls. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to show off Poppy's field skills. She has leaping, knock upon wisdom, and super strength. Let's talk to Twanya. Oh, why if it isn't the driver? Just who I was hoping to see. Is something wrong? Well, you see, I've got loads of fruit now thanks to this bumper harvest. I was just thinking I'd use it to make my famous fruit pie. Everyone gets a slice. Ooh, is it apple? I love apple pie so much. Yes, anyway, ask anyone. Twanya's pie, the tastiest in all of Torigoth. My husband nearly burst his breeches, stuffing himself when I make it. It was because of my pie. He said he wanted to marry me, he said. I mean, hey, weight a man's heart is through his stomach. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little bit carried away, blowing my own trumpet there. See, problem is, I'm actually a bit short of some of the things I need for my pie. Traders around here are hopeless for ingredients, so I was hoping some kind person would get them for me. Rex, shall we get to work on this right away? With you by my side, Pyra, I'm up to any challenge. That's very kind of you. Could you give me a bit of hustle hyacinth and some midfish? It's just not the same without those special ingredients. I thought it was a fruit pie, not a fish pie. What the heck? Set that as active, and I think most of those things that we can find are just outside of Torigoth. Like, I think going to Liata Oasis will get us some of those ingredients. Unfortunately, they don't have any markers to really show you which collection points are the best ones to grind for, unlike a Xenoblade 1 Definitive, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not the worst thing. Like, there, I already got to the hustle hyacinth just from warping over here. And I think if I go over this way... I think over here is... Yes, I could get midfish, so it's just right over here that you can find the ingredients for the pie. What is inside box? Sweets or treats or socks? I love you, Tora. I really do. Okay. So while I'm kind of gathering, let's talk about a comment that I saw earlier. The voice acting in this game. So, it's no secret that this game's English dub, shall we say, needs improvement. It's clear that they kind of had a bit of a rush to put this out, and when you actually, and according to a lot of the voice actors, they actually were kind of rushed. Like, they weren't given much context to what they were doing in each scene, and most of the time they only had like maybe 1 or 2 takes per scene, which does make things a little bit more awkward. But it is voice acting that does get better as the game progresses. And really, these are good choices for actors. I just think they were not given the best direction.
So, shall we?
So, I don't know. I don't mind it too much. But
if it is too much of an issue, on the eShop, there is an option to get the Japanese voice pack, which will, and you can instantly switch to it. And don't worry, it is free. However, for the sake of keeping things simple and constantly, and so there's not too much confusion, all that kind of stuff, I'm keeping it on the English dub. Plus, I will also admit, even though I do think the Japanese dub is good, I kind of prefer the English dub because there are a couple of voices that I prefer in the English dub versus the Japanese dub. Because even though there are a couple of Japanese voices that I do prefer, like I kind of prefer Rex's Japanese voice over his English voice, even though I do think, I think it's Al Weaver who does the voice of Rex in the English dub. Even though I like him and he does get better as the game progresses, I do think the Japanese one is more consistently good. But for the English version, I vastly prefer both Nia and especially Gramps. Because Nia kind of, in the Japanese version, kind of has just the generically annoying, high-pitched cat girl voice that you expect from an anime. And that can get a little grating after a while versus, I think it's Kaiten who voices Nia in the English dub, where her Welsh accent adds so much more character and she's a lot more entertaining. And Gramps in Japanese is really high-pitched and super annoying. Like, his voice is legitimately grating. It almost sounds like a it's like fingernails across the chalkboard annoying for me. And I much prefer the voice that he has. Oh no! Run away, run away! Run, 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 get away, 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 get away. Is it still chasing? Okay. I'm in the clear. Anyways. Gramps was kind of annoying in the Japanese version versus the English dub, which has more the voice that I always picture whenever I think about Gramps, his character. Soft-spoken, but still has a good comedic, timing and a good good reactions.
Off we go. What will we find?
Okay, so I need just 2 more midfish to finish up this pie. Alright. Getting a lot of the rare stuff instead of the common stuff. I don't know what it is, but that just happens to be a lot when it comes to collection points. I don't know why. There we go. Got all the ingredients. So now let's head back over to Torigoth. I think I need to go Tor's house. This is the closest.
It's a new day, everyone.
Good morning. Rise and shine.
Okay. Tora's hidden door? Shove me aside. So I think I can make it across that bridge and it should take me over to where that lady is. To Twania. Or Twania? I have no idea. Again, I wish this game had more voice acting so I at least know how to pronounce half these characters' names. Okay. Hello, did you get those ingredients yet? Here, friend take. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks to you, I'll be able to make my incredible pie. Well, I would be able to if my stove hadn't broken down. Just be like Markiplier and just have like 5 stoves. We got this custom-made stove at home, you see. It's a real devil to fix when it breaks, and it's always breaking down. My husband's usually the one who sorts it out for me. It's one of those funny old machines which needs a tender touch. Reminds me of why I married him. Yes, actually, he's not just good with stoves. One time, this really nasty bunny came into town and he... Oh, look at me, I'm getting carried away chatting again. No, dude, I love hearing stories like this. It's clear that you love the guy. And that's really sweet. Rex, what is the best course of action in this situation?
I've had a brainwave. Why don't you lot go and find the craftsman who built our stove and bring him here? His name's Glynn. You'll be able to find him at the Torigoth market, I bet. So sorry to keep asking you to do all these favors, but could you go and get him for me? Speaking of voice actors, one of the voice actors updated their online resume to Xenoblade 2026. Yeah, I saw that too. And it was really funny. All over Twitter, everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's the partner showcase Nintendo Direct. They're gonna reveal like Xenoblade Warriors or maybe a Xenoblade 2 definitive. And I'm like, it's a partner showcase. Monolith is technically owned under Nintendo. But yeah. Whenever we get an announcement for the next Xenoblade or whenever we get the next Direct, I really hope that we get a Xenoblade announcement. Whether it be like a Xenoblade Warriors, because I feel like this franchise would work really well with those Xenoblade Warriors kind of thing. But if it does end up being a 2 definitive, man, I would totally lose it. Not only because I kind of do want a definitive for this game, because there are some issues that I think a definitive would fix, but also it'd be really funny if just as I started playing this game, they announced that there's a remake of it that fixes literally all its problems. With a Switch 2 version of Xenoblade 2, yeah. Because I don't know what it is, but every time that I plan on doing a game, there's always some kind of announcement relating to it that comes out shortly after. Like, this has happened a couple of times. Shortly after I finished my playing through Okami, they announced the Okami sequel. Shortly just before I started playing Xenoblade 1 as a Let's Play, like, literally days before I sit down to record, they announced Xenoblade X Definitive. Days before I started playing Mario Galaxy on stream, they announced the HD remakes of 1 and 2, as well as reveal more about the Mario Galaxy movie. I don't know why, but it's just been a consistent thing with me. Okay, talking about the side quest thing here. All right, no, I don't want to set that as active. I want to go and talk to Glynn. Oh, good. That means there is a Switch 2 version coming out this year then. Oh my gosh, I really hope. Or at least I hope it's a Switch 2 update, because again, I think a definitive, I think they could wait another console for that, but yeah. It's my wife, see, she goes bananas. Okay, needs a chain of keys. I think I need to go. So I could either pay repair fees or find chain of keys via salvaging. I'll go ahead and do the salvaging thing. So I'll get a couple more cylinders and I'll go salvaging. All right, so I want to go to that salvage point over there. Also, it's really funny that I'm doing all these side quest stuff while Nia is over in that giant ship over there about to be executed. Just watch. I'm going to do every side quest, and by the time I get there, Nia is just going to be completely... it's just going to be nothing but bones there. I'm fully... I pressed A!
Onwards.
I'm fully expecting to find Nia and just have her be nothing but bones by the time I'm done with all these side quests and I'm actually approaching the ship. Alright, one chest, and it looks like a Lysat? Level 4, so not too bad. Also, I totally forgot to grab courtship for Poppy Alpha. Dang. Alright. Actually, it might have been better for me to wait until Pyra built up her level 2 special.
If you really want to feel toasty, give me some ingredients and half an hour.
Alright, can I get a chain of keys? No. I'll try it again.
Oh, I can't wait.
I pressed A. Why didn't it do it?
Onwards.
I don't know. My Switch 2 Joy-Cons seem to be kind of wonky when it comes to QuickTime events for whatever reason. Maybe I should try playing this with my Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Maybe. I don't know. There's a couple screws and rings. There we go. Steady drill.
Double spinning edge.
Get ye a Pro Controller.
You can hit 'em where it hurts.
Yeah, I should probably invest in one.
Your helmet makes for quite a snug berth, my boy.
It's not my fault if you fall out during battle, yeah?
What is inside?
All right.
Sweets or treats or
Can I get a chain of keys, please? Gormott head. What, was somebody's head buried in here? Did they piss off the mafia or something? I'll give this one more honest shake and then I'll just pay the fees if I don't get it. There we go. Now I'm finally getting it.
All right. Oh, I love the smell of salvage.
Do the Spider-Man pose. Oh, 2 gold chests. Oh, that's good. And a level 7 crest tip.
No, you fight Poppy.
No, you fight Puppy. Oh, and a level 4 grapple. Okay.
Thanks for that.
All right.
No, you fight Poppy.
It's okay.
So just gonna keep on whacking at it. And steady spinning kata. Can I build up to topple? Build up to topple. Come on, come on, come on. There. Topple gravity. Drill.
Tired of waiting. Okay, Poppy Alpha operating at maximum efficiency.
Let me do it.
All right, so spinning kata. Level 2 special, go.
Anchor shot.
All right. And okay, you swapped it to Pyro to do the volcano. And this leads into another thing that's important to note about battles. Your allies will automatically switch over to a blade if it can if their weapon type can either further a driver combo or a blade combo. So Rex instinctively swapped back to Pyra because I started a stone combo and the next combo route would have done a fire to inflict volcano. So do keep that in mind as you're fighting and kind of look at your team and see what synergizes with who. See who synergizes with who. Because the AI is actually relatively smart if you know how it functions. All right, I didn't get anything from it, so... Wait, did I get... Oh, I don't. I have a lot of money. I'll just give it. And let's talk to Bowery and get at least one more side quest open. Get a curry leaf salad. Paying it forward. Actually, I think this quest is actually pretty easy because I think I just need to go to this place and buy a curry leaf salad. Right? Paying it forward. Objective. Buy one of each item. Oh! Oh, this is supposed to give a tutorial on how you can get deeds by buying one of every item in a shop. So get one of each, and yes! Increases item drop collection range by 50 centimeters. Doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, it adds up. Alright, so yeah, go through all that. It's not every shop that'll offer all their products from the get-go. Few do, in fact. In those cases, you have to raise to the development level before they'll sell everything that you have the deeds. Alright, so a bunch of EXP and a little SP. No money, though. Okay, so I think from here, I think I can just make it down the stairs and just quickly get to 20. Or Trania. I have no idea. Is this, or no, I had to cross the bridge, don't I? Yeah, I need to cross the bridge first. Make my way down. And here we go. Oh, there you are. The repairs are all done and dusted now. Secretly Charla. Because Charla says that all the time in Xenoblade 1. Do it right, fast and cheap. That's my motto. Doesn't rhyme or anything, but it's still a good motto. Oh, hello there, driver. Thanks for helping me so much. She called Tora a driver. Oh, I'm sure she made his day. Alright. Oh, it makes me think of the day my husband brought it home. It does. Nice to think that this stove is still going strong, like our marriage. Well, my husband's going to be home soon, so I best get cracking on this pie. Family secret, this pie, you know. Passed through the generations. Oh, there I go again. Once again, I start talking, I can't stop. I said I'd give you a little something for going to all that trouble, didn't I? I don't think it will be enough just to let you have a slice of the pie, so I'll give you the recipe! Now you'll be able to make my fancy pie anytime you like. Not easy, mind. Thank you so much. We now have the ability to cook 20th fruit pie. And, oh! Marquee Affinity Awards. Nice. Let's open that up.
New abilities acquired. Poppy's battle sense increased.
So what do I need to do? Perform a blade combo. Again, shouldn't be too bad. Use Naponic Storm, so use level 2 special. Perform a driver combo. Okay. Use Poppy Alpha's favorite pouch item for the instruments category. Hopefully the recharge on the roly-poly maracas will be able to trigger that. Block an attack, so that'll just happen naturally. Still need to do blade combos. Salvage 20 times previous instances count towards the total. That's good. Instruments category again. Okay. And speak to 20 Napon. There is an easy way to grind this out. Find 2 Napons standing right next to each other, and you can speak to both and go back and forth for a little bit. You'll get this in no time. Okay, are there any other side quests that I picked up earlier? Concern Carpenter. Yes, I think. So I want to. Okay, there's a couple more side quests lying around, actually. I'll save picking up these last two until a little later. I think I'll save those for when I rescue Nia. That way I can get Dromark in on this.
So, shall we?
Stay back! Stay back! Oh, my cat person stuck in a tree.
We got company!
Nabadon Goggles. All right, steady, drill. All right, just gotta give these guys a little whack. Reset punch. He punches himself to heal himself up a little bit, or is it just to recover from different debuffs? I don't remember. Rex, if you could do your break guard, that would be great. I should do this so I can force Rex into switching to Pyra. And I can have him... I was hoping you could use a level 2 special. Dang it. Oh well, Providence Revolt, go. Oh, I am low on health. Rex, if you could please do an anchor shot and possibly give me a HP potion, that would be awesome. Please? Yes. Oh, that makes me feel a little better. Okay. Level 3 special. Also, you can tell which special level that these characters are at by the amount of like things that are orbiting around the portrait. Like Tora here has 2 above his portrait. Meaning he can do his level 2 special. Ah, did a little too early. Okay, level 2 special, go. Mega Eruption. Also, Volcano is another damage over time effect. It's pretty good. Spinning Kata. Come on, build up. Oh, I was hoping I could do a topple. Oh, well, I guess I did give him a specials boosting rather than an arts boosting, so I guess that makes sense. Poppy's getting a lot of affinity. It's getting a lot of stuff on her affinity chart filled out.
Poppy's battle sense increased.
Okay, so now she has access to at least the baseline of all of her skills. And increases block rate by 12%. Okay. So anything else that I could do right now? Not really. Okay. Oh, Pyra also gained stuff. Okay.
From power, hope.
So I still need to do the Ferris enemies, level 2 special 4 more times, and how about incapacitated allies?
A new way is open to me.
Okay, so do 4 drinks, perform driver combos. Can't unlock this yet, so probably in a future area. Finish 10 enemies, collect 10 HP potions, and again, can't unlock until much later. Alright. I think Percival has been in Rex's party enough, so let's switch out Cora.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fierce, though.
Yeah, no kidding. It's been a long time coming. You were literally the first rare blade I ever got, and I still haven't used you once. Okay, so you want HP potions. Pretty simple. You have no trust, so... Oh, I still haven't swapped out Ox cores for Cora. Crap. I'll have to come later. Everything okay now? All his worries over? Masterpon, Poppy think you worry too hard. Thank you very much. I was picking Confusion Ivy and then I sort of, well, stepped on some monsters. Good thing I've been practicing all that tree climbing. Let Tora explain. My dog said what? Oh no, I have to hurry up and clutch what I came for. Red is okay. I think so, just about, think I twisted my ankle. Man, what do I do? Doc can't finish his work without the Confusion Ivy. Tora want to help out. Should be easy for Tora and friends. You gonna help? Gee, thanks. We should be fine with 7 more bits of Confusion Ivy. If you look near trees, you'll find it in no time. Ivy grows up. Trees, you see. I already have 4 of these, so I just need to go near some other trees and pick up more.
Okay, so these are stones. And let me go up north because there's another collection point that I want to find real quick. One that I think it will be especially useful for a future side quest. And I think I need to go up that tree in order to get to it. So, avoid these level 37s like the plague. There we go. Or wait, did I already discover this place? Nope, I haven't. And there's a unique over there. Acute Melvin.
Tora, just take a peek here.
Okay, so I want to double check something with the map real quick. Okay, I'm getting close to where I want to go. So I want to go up this route. There's another collection point at Shadow Scout. Those are monsters known as Tierkin. They're basically half bird, half people. Yeah, if you want to avoid a fight anything that's climbable. It'll instantly cancel out any fight. So I want to come up here.
Tora, just take a peek here. We got
company. Need to run through here. Because I think, yes, secret area Dawnview Grotto. This is a very useful spot. And okay. You stopped. You stopped chasing me. Good. Get some nice materials over here. But y'all saw that too, right? That enemy was just flying straight into a wall like that. Y'all saw that too, right? A white gold chest. This is the main reason why you want to come here. Get a lot of items, including a rare quartz crystal. And I know I already have 2 rare blades, but dang it, I want to pull something else as kind of a way to wrap things up. Okay, View Awakening. Oh, by the way, the Skip Awakening thing, that was something that was added in an update. Before you didn't have that option. That looked off. What is that? Oh! Not another rare blade! Oh, it's you.
My name is Godfrey. Whoa! The hammer of justice packs a mean punch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I think Godfrey is the worst gotcha blade in the game. Okay, Godfrey as an ice shield hammer. Actually, it might be better just to check it directly from the blade menu instead. Customized blade. His 3 battle skills are Gut the Guts, reduces damage taken by 24% when HP is 30% or lower. Fierce Fervor, increases damage dealt to higher level enemies by 20%. This one's actually a good effect. That one is actually good. I'll give credit for that. And Light of Justice restores 0.6% of HP every second while HP is 30% or less. By the time you get any sort of meaningful heal from that, you would be dead already. And his 3 field skills? Passionate Soul, Justice Loving Soul, Kind Soul. All of these are completely useless outside of his Blade quest. So yeah, on top of having completely useless field skills, and like only 1 good blade skill, you think, well, it can't be that bad. I mean, maybe he has a lot of Ox Core slots? Only 2.
Which, I mean, yeah, there are a couple of rare blades that only have one, but I can't really think of many ox cores that I would give this guy. And to make matters worse, shield hammer is, if it's not twin rings, shield hammers are the worst weapon class in the game. They're meant to do large amounts of damage and have high block rates, but block rate isn't that great of a stat long term, and its attack speed is so sluggish on majority of the characters that you almost never get any good, meaningful damage output with them. It's terrible. And to make matters worse, Rex is one of the worst shield hammer users in the game. So yeah, I don't like Godfrey, and I especially don't like him on Rex. Alright. Alright, I don't want to end on a sour note like that, okay? Give me another rare blade, because literally anything is better than Godfrey, okay? Give me an actual good rare blade that isn't Godfrey, please. Okay, I don't want to end on a bad note. Okay, 1, 2. That looked like a common blade. Usually the third outline is what blade you get. Yep, that's a common blade. Ushio. Oh yeah, another thing, that common blade actually just reminded me. Another issue with Godfrey is that ice blades are not very good. Most of their combo routes are pretty weak, and I usually don't have many uses for them. There are a couple of good ice blades out there, but Godfrey's just not one of them. 2, 3. That looked like a regular common. Yeah, it's just a giant. Some. Come on, game. I must be close to at least one pity blade at this point. Come on. Give me something. One, 2. Oh, I recognize that second shadow. That was a good blade. Oh. The second silhouette was a good rare blade, and actually one of the rarer ones in the game. Dang it. Okay, I think this core crystal should get me my one of my last pity blades. 2. Again, I recognize that second silhouette. Come on. Oh, yes!
One freshly hatched Finch at your service. Are you Finch's new driver? Finch's name is... what was it again? Sorry, I can be a little forgetful at times. But I work really, really hard. Wait, what am I supposed to be working on?
Okay, you may not be one of the better blades, but you're at least better than Godfrey. I'll take it. Finch is a wind shield hammer. I already kind of gave my grievances on shield hammers, but Finch actually has a few good things about her. So, going to manage blades. And it's because of her skills. Did I do that? 10% chance to not deplete recharge after a driver, art, or special, meaning you can spam an art or special right away. Maxes out at 20%. This is what defines Finch, is being able to occasionally spam a special or art. 30% chance to reset recharge for an enemy art when special connects. Doesn't ring a bell. And surprise!
increases damage dealt by a surprise attack by 100%. Considering how slow shield hammers are, having your first attack deal a lot more damage is pretty good for a shield hammer, so that one is pretty good. As for her field skills, entomology allows her to gain more insects, leaping, so similar to Poppy Alpha, and bird brain, the power to instantly forget anything. I feel like I have that all the time. All right, and then her specials. So yeah, again, not one of the better blades, but she does come in clutch at times, and I consider her a pretty solid blade. Though only having one ox core does kind of suck. But still, I can't complain. She's still a good blade. And I think that'll about do it. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we wrap up this particular side quest, and then we go and rescue Nia. So, thank you so much for watching. Next week's stream schedule will be pretty much all the same as this week. So, Wednesday will be more Kingdom Hearts, then Friday will be Twilight Princess, and that will probably be the finale of Twilight Princess, depending on whether or not I get through the Cave of Ordeals in that. Depends. And then next Saturday will be more of Xenoblade 2. So, thank you so much for watching, and stay safe, and y'all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.